All right, y'all, September 22. They're in the house finishing up the mother-in-law's birthday party. It started raining, so of course I boogied out here to make you a quick video of the old Project Kart. Radiator sitting there, of course, we're only bolted on down at the bottom, but we got our drilled and countersunk bolts here. We drilled some lightning holes in that piece of 3/4 by 3/4 aluminum. We transferred those holes through, drilled and tapped our hex stock, and put some rubber in between. Sent the bolts through, run the bolts, threaded them through the hex stock, and then we put nuts on the back side. We'll get some nylocks. Those are just standard nut that we put on there. We want to get some nylocks on there. The reason I didn't make this video last night and show it to you is this was the original piece for the bottom. As you can see, we've got a broken tap broke in there. We're literally that close to finishing this thing off last night and getting it mounted up like it is right now. So from here, we're going to go ahead with the rear mount. We're going to do the same way. We're going to drill and tap, but we're only going to use one bolt here. This is really just some support for it, you know. And we'll probably get something that goes down to one of these holes here on the front side, and we'll put a riv nut in there like we did over here for the chain tensioner, right? You've seen that in the other video. We do have to open the hole up a little bit because it's metric to get our quarter 20 steel insert nut or rivet nut crimped in there. But then from there, we'll make something that comes up here. I don't want to, like I said in the other video, I don't want to go here because one, the bolt is just long enough to do what it's doing, and later, if we need seat struts, I'm going to want to use these for the seat strut. I don't want to have to mishmash a radiator mount in there as well. I like the angle of it. I like the height of it. You know, our hose is going to come right off around the back here. Easy peasy. So far, so good. Wanted it back, kind of out of our way of our elbow and stuff here. Didn't really notice if it was in my elbow on Joe's cart. I'm going to guess not. I don't remember trying to turn and having any kind of issues. But there you go. There's the whole program. Nice little unit there. Compact. It's not the standard CIK setup, but nothing about this thing is standard anymore, right? I mean, we knew that all changed when we went 50 millimeter in the back on this 40 millimeter axle cart. So it's again, it's coming along. There are certain stages, things that have to get done before we can do the rest of it. So yeah, we're making progress. Once we get this rear mount done, installed, it's all downhill from there, folks. I think I've run you through it before, at least yesterday when we were talking about Bray's go-kart over there. Getting the electric water pump mounted. I may even make a little floor tray to go underneath, you know, the main frame rails of the cart, which is, according to Bob Cole, Bob, is legal for road racing as long as you stay within the width of the main frame rail. You can run a floor tray. So that'd be nice, especially for, you know, mounting water pump and all that stuff. It doesn't mount like an old CIK pump. It doesn't bolt down. So we'll bring you that as soon as we get our other mount done. That'll be the last part 3 or whatever of the radiator gig. And then it's on to getting the electric pump in place, getting the hoses on it, getting the engine, you know, bolted down. We got to put a snap ring on there. We took that off so Kenny could take it to the Metrics Unlimited and use it as an example to get us a bunch of those. So that's it for the 22nd. I know it doesn't look like I'm getting much done, but it's getting done. That's tight, but we'll be able to get a hose and a hose clamp on there. No problem. I mean, if we have to, we can even stand that bad boy up, move it forward, whatever it takes. We'll get her going, though. Hang in there, y'all. It'll get better, I guess. Thank God I cut the side 40 because I knew it was going to rain. We haven't had any rain out here in at least 8 or 10 days, and it was nice because I went 2 weeks without cutting the house yard grass, and a full 7 or 8 days before having to cut the side 40. Now it's going to rain for 3 days. It's going to grow like crazy. We'll be up to our ears in grass cutting again, but that's it. That's it for part 2 of the radiator deal. Hang in there, y'all. I'm praying for you. It'll get better.